I grew up in the countryside, and I did a lot of like the typical boy stuff, like hunting, fishing, like running through the woods, and pop guns and BB guns and camouflage, and that really just like bred us for the military and like helped cultivate that interest. We grew up in a very structured, more or less a paramilitary family, I guess you could say. My dad was a reserve sheriff officer and then a private investigator. My mom is a police officer with the Wichita PD. All of my siblings and I have served. My half-sister's a Navy corpsman, and my little sister is a captain with the Marine Corps. I was a force reconnaissance Marine. My brother was an artilleryman. My twin, he did 2 tours in Iraq, and now my little brother wanted to be a special operations warrior like me, so he's an Army Ranger.
We have photographs of Jonathon and Lyndon at 10 years old with camouflage and boonie hats and all that when they were running around the woods. I think it was solidified and became real to them on September 11th. And they made a conscious decision at that point, and they were going to join the Marine Corps. When John was injured, when that IED went off, it not only went off there, but it exploded in our living room. And in fact, that, for us, for anyone whose loved one's been wounded or killed, that's a fact. That concussive blast, if you would, reached all the way to us in fine fashion. So they didn't just hurt our Marine, you know, they hurt us too.
The first time I saw my parents was when I was pulled off that ambulance back at the Bethesda Naval Medical Center. Like, the ambulance is pulled in near the hospital, and as the ambulance door was coming past my view, and there they were, sitting on the sidewalk, you know. I don't know if it was really too emotional. I was just, like, happy to see me and stuff, and they all came up, and they held my hand and just said, you know, hey, John, you know, like, thank God you're here. That day just brought everybody, like, even closer than we were before.
Part of what keeps our family together today and then was our community. You could feel their love for us, their concern for us, their prayers for us. I have never experienced anything like that.
My dad instilled in me a sense of duty, just a sense of serving my fellow man, service to my country, serving the community. He kind of instilled that and developed that and cultivated that within me and my brother.
Just instilling in them that vision to do better, to be better. That's all I leave behind are my children, and we support them, whether that be advice, counsel, encouragement. And that is a lifelong endeavor for a parent. But it's the best job I ever had. One of those deals where you don't get to see the end product for a few years, you know? It's kind of one of those long-term goal deals. And we're just really fortunate that he made it